So good afternoon. So this afternoon we will tackle about the Module 2, which is the teacher as a knower of curriculum. So Module 2 defines curriculum in terms of its definition, its nature and scope, which are needs by the teacher as a knower, because different people have different opinion about what students should learn in school. Other wants less content and more focus on life skills, and other feels like character development was being ignored. And there are also debates about what language should use in school. It's either mother tongue, national, or global language. So because of these differences, there is a confusion about what curriculum really means. So this lesson, we will explain what curriculum means, its purpose, how it is planned, and how it is developed in school. So in education, there seems to be no common definition about curriculum. That's why curriculum sometimes characterized as confusing. However, curriculum came from the Latin word which is curare, means referring to oval track upon which Roman chariots race. So from the Oxford dictionary rather, they define curriculum as the courses taught in school or universities, while the New International Dictionary, they see curriculum as the whole body of the course in an educational institution or by department. So curriculum means different things to different people. So here are some of them na they have different definition about curriculum. First, we have Daniel Tanner. So for Daniel Tanner, he sees curriculum as a plan and guided learning. So when we say plan and guided learning, curriculum isn't just random. Teachers and schools plan what students will learn and how they learn it. And also it includes learning experiences. When we say learning experiences, that is not just about books and lessons, but also what students do, see, hear, and experience while learning. While learning rather. So also Daniel Tanner sees curriculum na has a clear goals or outcomes. So Daniel definition is that there should be specific things students are expected to know or be able to do after learning, and also organized knowledge. When we say organized that knowledge, the information is arranged in a way that makes sense and helps students build understanding step by step. So for Daniel Tanner, he sees curriculum as a well-planned and school-guided process that provides meaningful learning experiences. It helps students grow academically, personally, and socially through organized knowledge and real-life connections. So secondly, we have Pratt 1980. So for Pratt, he sees his curriculum as a planned learning experience. So when we say planned learning experience, Pratt definition define that curriculum includes lessons, activities that are carefully prepared in advance, and also organized by school. So organized by school, when we say organized by school, expected that the school or teachers are responsible for putting the curriculum together and focuses on learning outcomes. So Pratt definition says that the goal is for student to learn specific knowledge or skills. So when I say specific knowledge or skills, it focuses on learning outcomes. So design, and also last, he sees curriculum designed for effective learning. So when we say design for effective learning, it is made to help students learn in the best way possible. So to sum it up, the definition of Pratt is curriculum are well planned and organized set of learning experiences created by schools to help students achieve clear learning goals. So it goes beyond just subjects and focuses on helping students learn effectively. So the third one, we have Schubert 1987. So for Schubert, he sees curriculum that it includes all students' experiences. So Schubert definition of curriculum is not just what's written in the lesson plan. It's everything that students go through in school, and also covers both planned and unplanned learning. So when we say covers both planned and unplanned learning, Schubert sees that students learn both formal lessons and informal situations like conversation, group activities, and etc. And also it focuses on student growth. So when we say focuses on student growth, curriculum must help students grow in knowledge, behavior, and thinking. Also, Schubert sees curriculum goes beyond textbooks. When we say goes beyond textbooks, he believes that learning also comes from interactions, environment, and daily school life. And last is a continuous process. When we say a continuous process, he sees curriculum changes and grows as students experience more in school. So overall, Schubert views curriculum as all the learning experiences students have in school, both planned and unplanned. So these experiences help shape their knowledge, behavior, and overall development. We have also the fourth one, which is Haas 1987. So for Haas, he sees curriculum, or his definitions is curriculum. It includes also the all learning experiences. So Haas definition of curriculum is not just subjects, it's everything students experience in school and also guided by the school. When we say guided by the school and teachers help plan and guide student learning and also aims for student development. So for Haas definition, he sees that curriculum aims for student development rather. So he sees the curriculum helps students grow academically, socially, and personally, and also it happens both inside and outside the classroom. So he believed that learning includes classroom lessons, activities, and even schools events. So Haas defines curriculum as all the learning experiences students have with the guidance of the school. It aims to support their complete development academically, socially, and personally. The fifth one, we have Grundy 1987. So for Grundy, his curriculum that curriculum is a process. So Grundy sees curriculum that it's not just fixed document or list of topics. It's now learning actually happens, and also it involves active participation. So he sees curriculum that curriculum must involves active participation. So when we say involves involve active participation, students and teachers must work together and take part in learning process. So she believed that the good curriculum happens through discussion, activities, and shared experiences between teachers and students. So overall, Grundy sees curriculum as an active learning process, not just a written plan. So it focuses on meaningful learning through interaction and participation between teachers and the students. So we have the sixth one, which is the Goodland and Sue definition. So for Goodland and Sue definition, they believe that curriculum is planned for learning. So they see curriculum as a guide that shows what students should learn and how. So it includes also the official curriculum. When we say official curriculum, is that what the government or school system says should be taught. Example, the standard in the policies, subjects, and etc. So it also the thought curriculum, and I know that you know what is thought curriculum is because we tackle this in our other subject. So thought curriculum is what teacher actually teach in the classroom, and also learn curriculum. So when we say learn curriculum, what students actually learn and understand and also remember, and also experience curriculum. When we say experience curriculum, what students feel, do, and go through during their learning, both planned and unplanned. So to sum it up, Goodland and Sue see curriculum as a complete plan for learning with different levels. So it includes what is planned, what is thought, what is learned, and what is experienced by students in school. So we have the last one, which is the Cronbeth 1992. So for Cronbeth, the definition of curriculum is education plays a very important role in shaping the future of individuals in society. So according to Cronbeth, education should be built around three questions. So these questions help us understand what should be taught, why it should be taught, and how it should be taught. So, in other words, education must have a clear purpose, meaningful content, and effective methods. So, the first question of Cronbeth asked is, what knowledge, skills, and values are most worthwhile? So this means we must decide what young people really need to learn. Knowledge includes subjects like science, history, and mathematics. So skills include things like reading, writing, problem solving, and communication. Also values are the moral lesson we teach, such as honesty, kindness, respect, and responsibility. So, choosing the right combination of these elements is important to help young people become successful and responsible members of the society. So, the second question Cronbeth asked is, why are they most worthwhile? So, in other words, we must ask ourselves why we are teaching certain things. There must be good reason behind every topic or lesson. So for example, we teach math rather, not just for exam, but because it helps with logical thinking and solving real life problems. We teach values like honesty because they help build trust and good relationships. And also everything taught in school should have a clear purpose that benefits the student's future and society they live in. So the third question Crumbeth asked is, how should the young acquire them? So this focuses on the methods of teaching. It is not enough to know what to teach and why. So we also need to understand the best way to teach. Because children learn in different ways, because we all know that students have different intelligence. Some learn best through reading, others through doing activities, and some through group discussion. So good education uses rather a mix of teaching methods to make learning interesting and effective. So it also encourages critical thinking, creativity, and real life application of what is learned. So for Cronbeth, to sum it up for Cronbeth, three questions help us think deeply about the purpose and process of education by asking what should be taught, why it should be taught, and how it should be taught. So we can create a meaningful and effective education system. So these questions remind us that education is not just about passing exams, but about preparing young people to lead thoughtful, skilled, and responsible lives. Here are some points of view that curriculum can either be traditional and progressive. So, according to Pearson's philosophical, psychological, and also psychological orientation, these views help us define what curriculum is all about. And we have here traditional points of view. We have Robert Hutchins. So Robert Hutchins, from traditional points of view, he said that education should focus on permanent studies, timeless essential subjects like grammar, logic, rhetoric, reading, and mathematics. So in early education, the three R's are very vital, but in college, it is the broad liberal education is key. So why it matters? It matters because he championed intellectual depth and warned against schooling that devolves merely into vocational training or custodial care. So according to Hutchins, the teacher's role is to guide student in thinking deeply. Instead of just giving information, the teacher helps students ask questions, discuss ideas, and understand big concepts. So the teacher is more like guide in learning, so not just someone who tells students what to do or what to know. And also, we have Arthur Bester from Traditional Points of View. So he said that curriculum should center on intellectual training through strong core academic subjects like grammar, literature, and writing, and also math, science, history, and foreign languages. So it matters because this builds academic rigor and critical thinking, fostering well-rounded thinkers that is capable of handling complex ideas. So according to Arthur, the teacher's role is to teach subjects seriously and clearly. So teachers should help students build strong thinking skills by focusing on academic subjects like math, science, history, and language. So for Bester, teachers are experts who give students solid knowledge, helping them to become smart, logical thinkers. So he believes that schools should focus on life skills or social activities, but on real learning lead by the knowledgeable teachers, so like us. And also, we have Joseph Squab from the Traditional Points of View. So he said that curriculum should be grounded in discipline subject like math, English, and social studies, each forming a structured body of knowledge. So it gives school learning structure and coherence, helping students develop progressively deeper understanding. So Joseph believed that curriculum should be practical and flexible, not just based on fixed theories. So for Joseph, the teacher's role is to be a decision maker and problem solver. So teacher must help plan what and how students learn based on real classroom needs. So last, we have Philip Phoenix from the Traditional Points of View. So Philip Phoenix said that curriculum should consist knowledge derived from these diverse disciplines. So it matters because it reinforced the idea that a solid curriculum must be built on organized academic foundation. So Phoenix believed that curriculum should cover all areas of human knowledge and experience to help students live full and meaningful views. So the teacher's role is to help students explore different fields of knowledge like science, arts, and philosophy, and guide them in understanding the world and their place in it. So to sum it up, these traditional thinkers emphasize that a good curriculum should deliver structured, academically rich knowledge, often through written guides and well-defined subject areas. We have also curriculum from progressive points of view. So in progressive points of view, they viewed curriculum as the total learning experience of an individual. So let us look how progressive define curriculum. So first, we have John Dewey. So John Dewey said that education should be about experiencing rather, reflecting, learning by doing, not merely absorbing facts. So that school should connect learning to real life and nurture students' thinking. So it matters because he shifts the focus from memorization to active inquiry and critical thinking. So his idea underpin modern models like problem-based learning and experiential education. So John Dewey believed that learning should come from real-life experiences and that education should prepare students to live and work in changing world. So for Dewey, the teacher role is to be a guide and facilitator. Teachers create learning experiences that connect with students' interest rather and everyday life. So they help students learn by doing and think for themselves. So we have also from progressive points of view, which is Holland Caswell and Ken Campbell. So for them, they said that curriculum includes all experiences children have under teachers' guidance, not just textbooks or lesson plan. So it matters because it highlights the importance of a holistic student center that beyond stretches and beyond academic content. So for Caswell and Campbell, the teacher must guide and facilitate students. They believe that curriculum includes everything a child experiences in school, whether inside or outside of the classroom, as long as it's under the teacher's guidance. Next, we have Othaniel Smith, William Stanley, and Harlan Shore. So for them, curriculum is a planned sequence of experiences crafted to shape how students think and act together. So it matters because it emphasizes social and behavioral development, not just intellectual growth. So for them, their definition doesn't explicitly state the teacher role. So it implied the teacher are the ones setting up and guiding these experiences, and so in other words, teachers are the planners and guide of these shared learning experiences. Last, we have Colin Morse and George Willis. So for them, they viewed curriculum that everything that happened in the classroom planned by the teacher and experienced by the students. So it matters because it helps moves the focus from static documents to dynamic interaction. So what actually happens in the learning process matter most. So according to them, Marsh and Willis, teacher's role is to create and deliver learning experiences in class that students actively engage with and learn. So in other words, teachers are the designers and doers of the curriculum. So in summary, progressive thinkers curriculum as the rich lived experience of learning. It's rooted in real engagement, reflection, social connection, and hands-on activity. So in short, traditional thinkers want education to deliver well-organized, meaningful academic content through formal structures and fixed subjects areas, while progressive thinkers believe that learning should be active and connected to shape through experience, interaction, and reflection. So curriculum has many meanings because of people different beliefs about learning and what should school look like. So let us put all of these interpretations in summary. So curriculum is what is taught in school, a set of subjects, a content, a program of studies, a set of materials, a sequence of courses, and also a set of performance objectives, and also everything that goes within the school. It is what is taught inside and outside of the school directed by the teacher, and a series of experiences undergone by learners in school, or what individual learner experiences as a result of school. So to sum it up, curriculum include all the learning experiences that students might experience in school, both outside and inside of the classroom. It is planned guided by the teachers and school, and also it covers subject, lessons, and experiences that help students grow and learn. So just simply put curriculum as the full learning journey of the students in school. So thank you for listening.